Hello, so I said I wanted to start work on this mysterious death at the Burning Man festival. I did notice that I'd had some cards pointing to that in a recent reading, which often happens. So I've decided to use these horror cards, which I've never used before, but because these are from horror films and they have like a satanic goat on the back, and some people think this is a satanic sacrifice, which is probably not, but people get their knickers in a knot over the Burning Man because it's pagan. I'm a pagan and I don't go around sacrificing people. Anyway, so I thought, well, let's use these. I've never used them before, and I'm obviously going to use lots of other decks as well and do a spirit box. So anyway, can I please have information about what happened to, sorry, what's his name? Vadim Kruglov, who was, oh, that's decided to come out, who was found passed away, and that's come out at the Burning Man festival. I do actually have some occult decks, which I think I should use for this. And if you saw my Emmanuel reading I just did, the word cult came up. So maybe it is. I don't know. I do believe things like that happen. Excuse the dog. So can I please have information about what happened at the Burning Man festival? No, that's too many. Don't think I've got any more cards down here that would be suitable, so I may have to do some more upstairs. Ah, just seen that. Right, so the ones that have jumped out are experience, and we've got Hellraiser. So he went there for an experience, right? Which is why people go to these festivals. So he went there for an experience, obviously because he heard it was fun and something went horrifically wrong. Neighbours. Oh. So we've got, and this is Rosemary's Baby, I think. I have to look these cards up afterwards. We've got neighbours, so was it someone from the neighbouring tent? Or is it someone who came with him that's actually a literal neighbour? Egg. Ah, so this is from Alien, and I did see an alien-like sculpture in one of the photos. I wonder if his tent was near there. Family. Oh my God, there's a Burning Man on here. I don't know what film this is, sorry. There's only particular horror films I like. So family. Or it's someone he saw as family. So it's definitely someone he knew. That's what it looks like. And we've got flight. Flight. What film is that? Well, it's got a satanic goat on, and it's got people being thrown off the top of a hill, or they're dancing off a hill. I need to look that up. What's that? These are great cards if you're a horror fan. But like I said, I'm not into these slasher zombie films and stuff, so I need my glasses again. I just bought them because they're unusual. Because as you know, probably by now, I collect cards. So what is this one? Flight. I will fall off the chair if I get the Wicker Man card, because that's obviously what Burning Man is based on, right? Sorry, why is this not in a particular order? See. Oh, it is. Right, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong bit. So you're learning with me here. Flight. That film is The Witch. And it says go for it, indulge yourself. So okay, there was a lot of indulgence going on here. Does that mean he was drugged? I wonder. And I'm going to look all of these up because it shouldn't take long. We've got family. That is the film Hereditary. Strive to live up to expectations. You know you were her favourite, right? Question mark. So it sounds like he was picked, definitely, for whatever reason. We've got Egg, which is aliens. Take care when peering into the unknown. So he obviously had no idea what he was getting into. I should really learn these. They're quite good, aren't they? Obviously, I couldn't use these on clients. Neighbours, yeah, I said Rosemary's Baby. This is no dream. There really is a plot afoot. So it was planned. Experience, I know that's Hellraiser. Useless fact for you. Doug Bradley, who was Hellraiser, used to be my dental patient. So Hellraiser, we have such sights to show you. Is it really worth it? So was it really worth him going there? Obviously not, poor man. But that could also be saying to the people who did it, is it worth it? In other words, why the F did you do that? Right. Yeah, I need to learn these. Right, let's have some more. I'm telling you, if the Wicker Man card comes out, these cards are haunted. No, I'm only joking. Okay, one's come out. And that is Hunger. Right, what happened at the Burning Man Festival, please? Oh, that come out. We got two come out. What happened to the Russian man? Sorry, just need to get his picture up again. I can just tell this case is going to be one of these where I'm just going to try every single method I've got. So be warned, this is going to be quite a few videos. What happened to Vadim Kruglov. That's flipped up. You see that? Oh, it's weird how that experience card come up, isn't it? What happened to this man, please? And why was he picked? If he was picked. Or was it random? No, that card that came up said it wasn't random, didn't it? Said there was a plot. I hope to do a little spirit box in a minute. If I've got time before my husband gets in. Oh, that flew across the room. Fertility. Oh, it's the fucking Wicker Man card. Sorry. Oh my fucking God. It's the Wicker Man card. Can you see it? Sorry, I've just scared the dog. What the F? Did you see how that flew out backwards? It flew out backwards. I've never had a card fly out backwards, which obviously in the occult, everything is in reverse, right? They reverse the, oh my God, that's freaked me out. They reverse the Christianity, like the bad occult. Oh my God. It's the Wicker Man card. And it's a fertility festival. A lot of our pagan festivals are fertility festivals. But you know, you've got the dark and light pagan stuff. We do the light stuff. We work with nature and we do nature spells, like for healing and stuff. But there are bad people. And they're saying, you know, that's what goes on at Burning Man. Because it is based on Wicker Man. They burn a figure. What the... Oh my God, and that flew backwards. I've never had a card... Did you see that? Please tell me you saw that. Oh, I said I'd fall off the chair if that came up. Well, I didn't literally fall off the chair, but... What the... Excuse my language. Right, that'll do for ones that jumped out, so... Oh my God, what? Let's look at what that says. Bloody hell. And I've never used these before. So... that's creeped me out. So, the Wicker Man. The energy is coming to you. Stay open to new ideas. So I don't know what that would mean in regard to him, but I'm just taking the symbolism of the Wicker Man and the Burning Man. Excuse me, hiccups. Trickster. That's it, obviously. So someone around him was a trickster. Wasn't who he thought they were. But let's see what the card says. Be mindful of manipulation as you proceed. Yep. So he was with someone who was not who they said they were. Devil. And what film is that? I don't know what film that is. Let's have a look. Oh, I tell you, that freaked me right out. I don't get freaked out very often, but that was weird. What film is this? Haxan. Never heard of it. As long as you are not hurting anyone, let it rip. So, if you know anything about the occult, I've been studying it for years. people always have it in for Satanists, right? But they don't actually believe in the devil. And this is what this actually means. In the satanic laws, they're like, basically this: as long as you're not hurting anyone, let it rip. And they basically just believe in having fun. It's Luciferians who are the dangerous ones, right? So, as long as you are not hurting anyone, let it rip. Doing as you will, free of social restriction, feels like something worth believing in. Things certainly seem more entertaining when they're around who. In the end, though, we must settle on our own accounts. Isn't superstition still rampant among us? So, this is telling me that people are going to say, no, it wasn't anything sinister. I'll stop being all superstitious about the Burning Man festival. We have Wonder of the World. So this is King Kong. I wonder what that means. This might symbolise the fact that he came to America for a better life. You know, he thought it was, you know, a wonder of the world. But let's see what the book says. Fortune favours the bold. Overconfidence can bring a tragic ending. So, you know, I guess some people probably would have said to him, you know, don't go to that festival, it's full of weirdos. And he was overconfident. And he's like, no, I'll be alright. Don't be ridiculous. Obsession. And that film is... I recognise that. That's an old Hammer one, isn't it? Is it? Obsession. That is... You know, it's really weird. I got this deck out a couple of days ago to use it for the Emmanuel case. Because I thought, well, it's such a horrific case. Maybe I should use this deck. And then I thought, no, it's inappropriate. So I had this sitting here, and then I heard about this Burning Man thing. Right. Dial it down. Hype usually leads to disappointment. Oh, yeah, it's the Phantom of the Opera, 1925 film. By the music of your design, this will be a triumph. I have brought you here. 5 cellars underground because I love you, it said. Passionate feelings can make us lose all perspective. Structuring a whole life around something or someone can draw others. Ooh, wait. Is a woman involved? Genius. We've got genius. Was he, what was his job? I heard it was something to do with, I heard it was to do with cable. Let's have a look. So, his job was his job. I heard it was something to do with. I think he might have been quite brainy. I'll have to look that up afterwards. So what does the book say anyway? I'm going to have to stop in a second. I'll do the rest upstairs. So my husband's just come in and with the shopping. So let's have a look just quickly. There's only one more card left anyway. Reanimator. I don't know what that film is. Slow down. Keep your head on your shoulders. So that tells me he was taking too many drugs, probably. It sounds like he was having too much fun, drinking too much, or taking too much drugs. And the last one we've got is hunger. I'll just show you in a sec. This one, hunger. And that says Night of the Living Dead. Well, I haven't seen that because I hate those kind of films. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't help others. Not everything is your problem to solve. They're coming to get you, it says. Well, that's creepy, isn't it? That fits. So I'm not going to take any more because all those jumped out. Sorry, I'm covering the film so I don't have to block my husband out. So every single one of those jumped out, so I don't need to pick any more. And I'm going to do some more upstairs, but those cards are mad, aren't they? I will definitely use those again. Anyway, I'll see you in a minute with part 2.